Welcome to the Make It Personal podcast presented by Mutual of Omaha Advisors. Make it personal. It's your money. It's your plan. It's your future.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. Last week we started with some facts about decisions we make, including research that shows we make over 225 decisions each day on food alone. We then considered the fact that further research suggests that the average adult makes over 35,000 total decisions each day, including what we eat, what we'll wear, what we'll say, and how we'll say it. 35,000 decisions per day really adds up over a lifetime. We then narrowed in on 10 of the most important financial decisions you have in life, starting with the first 5. Okay, it was actually 6 that we covered in the last episode, as we kicked off with a bonus decision about picking the right parents. Before we move on to the most important financial decisions of your life, numbers 6 through 10, let's quickly review numbers 1 through 5. We start with the most important financial decision of your life, number 1, your formal education and how far do you choose to take it. Financial decision number 2 is your place of residence or where you choose to live. The most important financial decision of your life, number 3, is your career or how you choose to earn a living. Financial decision number 4 is budget management, or said more plainly, how you balance your income and expenses. And then financial decision number 5 is developing a plan for how much and where to save. That was a quick treetops review of the first 5 or 6. I encourage you to go back and listen to episode 18 if you've not yet watched or listened to that episode. While I won't suggest that these decisions have to be made in a specific sequence, they do tend to build upon one another. So for those of you who have made the decision to come back for part 2, here we go. Let's start with financial decision number 6, which is developing a plan for how much and where to invest. This, along with developing a plan for saving, which was financial decision number 5, are logical next steps once you've determined your budget. Many people wrongly conflate saving with investing, or they think of investing as being risky. True financial growth often comes from becoming owners of successful businesses rather than just investing in the stock market. How much do you need to be putting away for retirement? Should you take advantage of the 401k plan that you may have available through your employer? What about individual retirement accounts, such as a Roth IRA? How do you allocate your investment assets by asset class, such as the mix between stocks and bonds? What is my tolerance for taking risk, and how does that align with my investment choices? There's a concept in personal finance and investing called the efficient frontier. No, not space, the final frontier. This is the efficient frontier introduced by Harry Markowitz in 1952. The concept has to do with risk and reward and how investors aim to maximize returns while minimizing risk. The higher the risk, the more we expect to be rewarded. A financial advisor will work to understand your appetite for risk and then will work to match investments or a portfolio commensurate with that level of risk. While there are many other topics we could explore when it comes to investing, considering the impact of fees, taxes, and inflation are also of importance. Whether we're talking about saving, investing, or both, it's important to have a plan. Again, a plan that allows us to live for today while saving or investing for tomorrow. Again, it was Albert Einstein that famously said, compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Getting started early and being consistent in your savings and investing helps to position you for short-term and long-term success. Delayed gratification is a powerful tool when building wealth and financial security. Recognizing the distinction between emotional wants and financial needs is the first step towards achieving a balanced and prosperous life. Okay, we take it back to family matters with decision number 7, marriage and family. I'm going to do my best to try to keep out of anything political or controversial about marriage today. Instead, very simply, if and when and to whom you decide to marry can have a major impact on your life. It's tough to have a conversation about marriage without bringing up the chance of divorce. Come on, Mark, we just started talking about marriage. I'm not going to get into any statistics on divorce. Instead, we will acknowledge the divorce rate among first marriages in America is real. When it comes to marriage, considerations need to be made for any premarital debt that may exist and how you will agree to manage your postmarital finances. It is in sickness and health And in marriage, we're talking about the short-term and long-term health of two or more, which takes us to family or children. Again, considerations for if and when and how many kids you have or adopt. The decision to marry and start a family certainly impacts many of the earlier decisions that we've already discussed. Instead of having a plan for individuals, how important is it to be sure to have a coordinated plan for the household? Part of that coordinated plan takes us to decision number 8, which has to do with risk management. How you choose to protect your income, assets, and loved ones from the financial consequences of any life or health contingencies and events. At Mutual of Omaha Advisors, we believe an effective financial plan is self-completing. It protects you and your loved ones, and it does so comprehensively. That means being protected from as many of life's curveballs as we can be. It's critical to have protection with life insurance, disability income insurance, long-term care insurance, and other safeguards. What is your plan in the case of unemployment, disability, premature death, unexpected catastrophe? How much life insurance do you need to ensure your loved ones can maintain the life you plan for them in your absence? Disability income insurance is equally crucial. Your ability to earn an income is arguably your most important asset, and protecting it is essential. You may also have a selection of benefits through your employer, which can be helpful. With an advisor's help, you can ensure you have the right amounts and properly supplement any benefits you may have through your employer. Any financial plan that doesn't include these protections isn't just incomplete, it's risky. Okay, so we plan, save, invest, and protect. What's next? Financial decision number 9 is retirement. Like many of these, instead of one decision, this involves a myriad of decisions. When you choose to retire, where you choose to live in retirement, when you start Social Security, your income needs in retirement, how you choose to spend down your retirement savings, your plan for generating an income in retirement, any work that you may want to do in retirement to supplement your income, how you handle bequests, what legacy do you want to leave, and a plan to minimize taxes in retirement, addressing the need for health care and health insurance in retirement. This may sound like a great laundry list, and I could go on and on and on. Many people underestimate the money they'll need to enjoy a comfortable retirement, often overlooking the fact that today's retirement can last 30 years or more. Some people may want to retire early and enjoy their golden years. Understanding where your money is located and how it's working for you is key to creating a retirement plan that meets your needs and gives you the flexibility and security to enjoy life on your own terms. You need a plan to help protect against the risk of outliving your money. Speaking of risk, that takes us to our final financial decision. Number 10 is risk management in retirement. While related to financial decision number 8 regarding risk management, this one is specific to retirement. Do you have a plan for how to address risks specific to retirement? What are some of those risks? Do you have a plan to account for inflation or increases in the cost of goods over time? Inflation is one of those risks that can be easily ignored, though recent experience helped to make it top of mind for many. What costs $1 today will cost at least $2 in year 30 at historical trendline inflation. Does your retirement income plan account for the increasing cost of goods and services? Next up, longevity. I mentioned this a moment ago. Many people underestimate the money they'll need to enjoy a comfortable retirement, often overlooking that today's retirement can last 30 years or more. As reported by the Society of Actuaries, the average life expectancy for a man reaching age 65 today is 87 years, while for a woman, it's 89 years. And for a couple age 65, there's a strong likelihood that at least one partner will live until at least age 93. Based on this potential increased life expectancy, one of the most important and significant risks that retirees face is the prospect of outliving their money. In the simplest terms, one of the most essential financial issues in retirement is, will our money outlive us or will we outlive our money? A long and healthy life is a blessing, but it's natural to worry that you'll run out of funds at some point, which could create a financial burden for you or your loved ones. For this potential risk, we need to have a clear plan in place. Next up are the risks associated with your health in retirement. Growing older often comes with a few health hiccups. Healthcare options in retirement, from Medicare to long-term care insurance, require forward thinking defensive strategies to guard against the high costs that could quickly erode your retirement savings. If you plan for different scenarios and make sure you have enough resources available for the road ahead, you should be able to tackle whatever life sends your way. Long-term care insurance is crucial for protecting against the financial burden of extended health care, which could drain a retirement nest egg. Furthermore, waiting too long to purchase long-term care insurance increases costs and health requirements become stricter. Early planning helps retirees lock in lower premiums and ensure that they're covered when the time comes. Finally, as we list some of the major risks associated with retirement, we come to the sequence of returns. Unless you've amassed a significant amount of assets where you can simply live off interest payments in retirement, you'll likely need to be exposed to stocks or equities inevitably. The stock market will have years where it goes up and it goes down. We need to prepare for the inevitable downturns in the stock market. When we're in the spending phase, the timing of these down years or sequence of returns can have a major impact on us. Losses are linear, but the required gains to offset those losses can be exponential. Frankly, you may not be able to overcome some of the losses that could occur early in retirement without the right plan in place. So is there anything you can do to prepare for sequence of return risk? The good news is that while sequence of returns risk cannot be avoided, you can definitely have a plan in place to minimize the impact. The truth about these 10 decisions that we've covered, as well as other financial goals you may have, is that they can be solvable with the help of a financial advisor. It's never too late to start managing your finances better. In fact, certain decisions can have a significant impact on your financial future. One of the first exercises that one of our Mutual of Omaha advisors may take you through is what we call our goal prioritization exercise. In it, we would ask you to consider 10 key areas that we help our customers with their finances in, and to rank them as high, medium, or low as a priority to you. Realizing that there are a number of these areas that you could rank as high importance, we then take the next step and ask you to rank them in order of 1 to 10, with 1 being the most important. If we're working with a couple or partners, we traditionally ask each person to rank them separately, and then we compare. I've been through a similar exercise with my wife, and it was interesting for us to compare and discuss what we each view as important, as there was not perfect alignment in our answers. This allows our advisors to understand what's most important to you, and then allows them to direct the conversation towards those areas. An advisor will work by learning what's most important to you, and then can help you to develop a plan to balance living for today and planning for tomorrow. There are a lot of places where people seek financial advice or guidance on personal finance. The thing about personal finance is, well, it's personal. If you want your plan to be personal, it has to be tailored to you. I recently saw a post that said, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. It's never too late to create a plan to give yourself and your family the financial security and freedom you deserve. Take control of your future and schedule a no-obligation consultation with one of our advisors today. Go to www.makeitpersonalpodcast.com to learn more, or to get connected with one of our advisors, or to download our ebook. Also, please like and subscribe on whatever platform you're on. What are your thoughts about the top 10 financial decisions that I shared? Is there anything that we missed? If you're watching or listening to us on a platform where you can comment, please do so, as I'm curious for your thoughts. At Mutual of Omaha Advisors, we understand personal finance is personal, and financial well-being is essential to achieving your life's goals. Our vision is for every customer to be able to imagine, plan, and secure their financial futures. Make it personal. It's your money, it's your plan, it's your future.
This podcast is for educational purposes only and may include references to concepts that have legal and/or tax implications. Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc. does not provide tax or legal advice. Please consult with the appropriate professional regarding your personal situation prior to making any financial decisions. Strategies discussed may not be suitable for everyone. Securities and advisory services offered through Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Mutual of Omaha Advisors is a division of Mutual of Omaha Insurance Company.